How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. This is our week wrap up here at Smeding Performance, and I've got two pretty cool different approaches but kind of sort of similar engines to show you really quick. So here we have two Ford and LS engines that are both running Holley high ram intake manifolds. Pretty freaking cool. So this is our 427 cubic inch Cobra small block Ford. It's going into a Fox body. And he optioned for Holley's 351 Windsor high ram intake manifold. So I'm really curious to see the torque curve and the horsepower curve difference of the Holley high ram versus our standard Victor Jr. 4150 style intake manifold. Same heads that we normally run. Our Smeding Performance 205cc CNC ported heads. Really nice. And our regular 427 Cobra camshaft, which is 238, 248 duration at 50. Next to it, we have the 416 LS with its Holley high ram as well. So it's just kind of cool to see the Ford and the Chevy side by side. Obviously that one's high compression, dry sump. It's got a very, very efficient cylinder head on it. So it's going to make probably 100 more horsepower, but the Ford is just kind of cool. Old school, going in a Fox body. We have been just slamming through our 383 builds. I think we're shipping almost 2 a day at the moment, and it's going really good. I think current lead times are down to 2 or 3 weeks for our short blocks, and we should have our cylinder heads in stock for, and we should have our 180cc small block Chevy cylinder heads in stock in the next couple months. And what's going to be really cool about the new casting is it's going to have our name cast into the side of the cylinder head, just to give us a little more brand strength and some brand support. This engine, which has been waiting forever for an Edelbrock ProFlow system, its manifold and EFI have finally shipped. So we'll finally be able to get this engine finished up, get it dynoed, and get it to the customer. Still waiting on all Holley EFIs for everybody here. This engine made a lot of progress since we last saw you guys too. It was just a bare short block waiting on our lifters to come in so we could continue its build. We finally got the Gatormans in, so we installed our Smeding 11 degree 255 cast cylinder heads on it and got the valve train all buttoned up, intake manifold. Looks really good. This is going into a K5 Blazer, getting an LS swap. The 1800 horse standing mile engine is finished up and waiting on custom push rods now, along with the 1800 horse, 1500 horse blower engine. One's a 4.6, actually no, they're both 427s. Just different approaches. Dart block, RHS block, twin turbo, blower. Pretty cool stuff. Both running our CNC ported 11 degree 260cc 6-bolt cylinder heads. Speaking of these heads, we just got these back in stock. They are live on the website, ready to ship. They're all CNC'd, they're all machined. They come standard with valves, and then you guys just let us know if you want our lower pressure spring kit for street car stuff or our high pressure spring kit if you're going to the racetrack like these guys will be. Here's a sneak peek on the boat engine for the Green Goblin, the Sea Booger, whatever we're going to name it. Haven't decided yet. So I'm going to install its intake manifold today, and then this weekend we're going to drop it in the boat and try to get it on the water and make sure everything else works. Here is a 1,000 horsepower rated 416 for our local customer. This engine we finished up this week. It's got our forged H-beam rod, forged crank, icon coated piston deal, Gatorman link bar lifters. It has main studs, and it's also going to get ARP 2000 head studs. So this should be a potent, easy 1,000 horsepower combination. As well as this little 5.3 stroker big bore deal. Both of them now are just waiting on Cometic head gaskets to come in, and then we can assemble the rest of the top end. We have to get them to this point to measure our piston to deck clearance, so we can then order the correct thickness Cometic head gasket to give us the quench we want. This customer is also running our Gatorman link bar lifter. Super popular. The 632s are sitting idly, just waiting for their camshafts to be here, and these can go straight together. I think we've already checked main bearing clearance as well as rod bearing clearance and piston rings. So once we get camshafts, these can immediately go together, and we'll do a cool build series showing these two going together side by side. They're exact twins, I believe. I don't think there's anything different between them. These two engines are for our friends at Muscle Rod Shop. They're both just waiting on EFI kits to come in, and they can get finished up and shipped. This is still waiting on a polished 2x4 Edelbrock tunnel ram intake manifold. And that motor's twin is now in the dyno room because its standard single plane 4150 style intake, its manifold just finished getting polished at our local polishing shop. So David's on his way there to pick up the manifold right now. Once he gets back, Shay's gonna install it on the engine and we can go straight onto the dyno and get this guy shipped out of here today. Let me give you all a sneak peek though on a project that's coming up that I am super excited about. I can't tell you too many details, but actually I can't even tell you who it's for, but we're gonna build a really clean, nice 540. I just finished painting this guy yesterday with our super high gloss black paint. Looking really good. So stay tuned. This is gonna be a really cool project that we're working with a really cool somebody very soon with on. All right, as far as shop goes, we got our toolboxes in. Remember we ordered twins so we can do matching sets. So those came in from Tecton. Now we're just waiting for the stainless steel tops to arrive. And then Ben and I can construct a metal brace frame so that they can be bolted together and then easily moved with a forklift or a pallet jack if we ever need to reorganize the shop or just make it easy for the future. All right, I think that's all I got for you guys today. Have a good Friday, enjoy your weekend, and we'll see y'all next week.